Mitsutomo got us a new fridge. Guess we're on the payroll now. That's Apollo, Flash's cat. He's cybered up with top-notch chrome. No idea where he could have gotten that stuff from. You like it here?
It's acceptable. Admittedly, the food sources around here are more appetizing than down in the sewers.
That bad, huh?
Sometimes I was happy when the fish only had 3 eyes.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Are you getting along with Foxina?
She is a lovely cat. Say, Evie, if you don't mind.
Why do I have the sudden feeling I'm going to regret my life any second now?
I would just like to ask you if you had anything against me courting her. She is quite wonderful.
And here comes the regret. I mean, sure, if she likes you, who am I to stand in her way?
Thank you.
Did I really just discuss my cat's love life with the cybernetic Tom?
That you did.
It was a rhetorical question. Did Foxina say anything about me?
She isn't very verbose, but I'm sure it'll make you happy to know that she thinks highly of you. She is worried that you drink too much, though, and that you moved her litter box by 5 centimeters.
If that's her biggest gripe with me, I'm happy.
Well...
What?
She would prefer it if you stopped having intercourse whilst she is in the room.
Oh, damn. Okay. Different topic. Gotta go.
See you, Evie.
Hey, Foxina. I agree. You're the best girl. Hey, Klump. A word?
If we must.
Did Hasa contact you? You know where she is?
She's fine. She didn't tell me where she is because MIT are probably listening in, but she's safe. At least one of us was clever enough to get the hell out of here when shit went down.
Don't you like being back in action? Just a little bit?
Can't say I do. My blazing days are over. And after this, hell, I may just retire completely.
You can't just... No, sorry. Of course you can.
Damn right.
I just wanted to say that I love you. Sorry for all the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
How are you holding up? You good?
Apart from the whole my daughter was infected by a weird life form and is working with an Andro and Mitsutomo thing, and that Mitsutomo trashed my bar and shot my patrons thing.
What do you think of Flash?
Despite his appearance, he seems well-spoken for an Andro. I guess you fancy him quite a bit more than I do, though.
Klump!
Am I right or what?
Well, yeah, but still, just... don't. What do you think of Mariposa?
Corporate scum. We have to play nice until this disaster is over, but afterwards, let's just say if she wasn't the damn CEO of a multinational, she'd have a bullet through her head already.
I get it, Klump, but don't let her hear that.
Or what? She'll kidnap me and threatens to feed me to the fish.
Good point. Talk later, Klump.
Later, Revy.
McCain.
1 second, miss. Renostator, I'm listening.
You haven't changed one bit since we last worked together.
I wish I could say the same thing about you. Look at you. You reek, and you're fat.
Whoa. Maybe if MIT wouldn't have dropped me like a hot potato, I'd still be in shape.
Maybe if you'd paid more attention to your surroundings, you wouldn't have been dropped.
Yep, as I said, didn't change one bit. Still the heartless bastard everyone hated.
I'd rather be alive than liked.
Sure. Whatever, man. Can I feel a spark between you and your boss? McCain going soft.
Nonsense. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Aw, hard-ass Joey McCain is in love. Look at that.
Cease this ridiculous behavior at once, Miss Renostator.
Maybe I was wrong about you after all. There's feelings inside that bald skull of yours.
I will not comment on this further.
I know everything there is to know anyway. You're gonna be accompanying us on our sorties?
Yes. My team and I will provide tactical support if warranted.
And you're going to be making sure neither Flash nor I take off, I reckon.
Correct.
Gotcha. I'll leave you to it.
Very well.
That's Joey McCain, Mariposa's security chief. Humorless dude.
Residents of Haven are not allowed to pass district control zones without valid ID. Possessing illegal border passes is a capital crime.
Mariposa Annika del Corral Flores de Sotomayor, CEO of Mitsutomo Bornholm. Took me a while to learn that name. That's Flash. He's one good-looking andro. That's Flash. He's one... Hey, Flash.
Yes, Evie?
A quick word. Mariposa and you mentioned that you didn't always speak like this.
Yes, in fact, just mere seconds before you found me. I was still communicating in a very uncivilized manner.
Can you show me?
I would rather not.
Come on. Just one sentence.
I truly, honestly do not wish to speak like that ever again. Whatever I may think of our brain guests, at least they freed me from this ghastly malfunction.
Malfunction?
Yes, a horrible malfunction. Decades ago, whilst working on my debut novel, I was accidentally electrocuted. I don't know which circuits were affected, but the accident transformed me. No longer was I Tironio Marcus Fallingborg. I became Grandmaster Flash Drive instead. I started stealing, loitering, making beat-based music without violins. Something I will never be able to forgive myself for. I just hope that when our guests are gone, I will not revert back to that abomination of a being.
Sorry to hear that, Flash. But wasn't that version of yourself kinda better suited for Haven life? The way you speak right now, I don't know. Could get you into real trouble.
Perhaps, my good lady. I am nevertheless fond of being my old self.
As long as you continue to look as chrome hot as you do right now, I'm fine.
Thank you.
What do you think about Mariposa?
She is cold. I expect nothing else from a conglomerate executive like her. Although, I also sense a spark in her. A spark not quite fitting her corporate masquerade.
What kind of spark are you talking about?
I am not quite sure, but I don't think that the coldness encompasses her whole being.
Got ya. I think. Looking forward to working with me?
You saved my life. I am forever grateful and expectant of our future time together.
I won't ever get a simple yes out of you, will I?
Verbosity is the gentleman's way of expressing himself clearly.
Yep. Apollo's an interesting cat.
Why, thank you. He's been my trusted companion for a long time.
I didn't know we had the tech to make cats talk already. Thought that stuff was decades away.
Oh? I thought all cats talked. And they just didn't appreciate my company.
Nah, there's some high-tech wires in that fluff ball of yours.
Is there? I will have to ask Apollo if he knows just how very special he is then.
How's your brain bug treating you?
Despite the unfortunate circumstances during which this meld happened, I cannot really complain. My synapses are working at peak efficiency, and I appear to be under full control of my motor functions. I have experienced far worse.
Sounds almost like you're happy with the way things are.
It may sound a tiny bit like Stockholm Syndrome, but yes, I would call myself happy at this very moment.
Huh. Interesting, chummer. Interesting. Let's talk later.
Yes, let's.
Quick word, Mariposa?
1 second, Joey. Yes?
So, our guests? Dead. Why, you cold-hearted bitch?
If the city were to find out that Mitsutomo's CEO has problems with her brain and personally oversees military operations in Haven, what do you think would happen? I tell you what would happen. Chaos. I regret these collateral deaths, but the alternative would have been far more deadly. For the whole of Bornholm.
You're actually saying you were doing us a favor? That you're some kind of tragic figure in this?
Tragic? No. I just know what needs to be done. A quality you, of all people, should appreciate.
Pompous dreckhead.
Careful.
Do you think we can trust our passengers?
If I said yes, you wouldn't be able to trust me. After all, what if my passenger was talking through me? Or what if I tried to appease it? I'm afraid as long as we're in this situation, discussing the nature of our ailment would be ultimately fruitless.
Interesting perspective. So far, my brain bug has been very concerned about me. In a strange way.
Then we have had very different experiences indeed.
Was it really necessary to have me shot? If you knew we needed to work together anyway?
Yes, you were acting extremely unreasonable. I trust my soldiers to be able to incapacitate without killing. Judging by your quick recovery, my trust was well placed.
Still hurts like hell.
We can dispense more painkillers whenever you need them.
Finally. Free healthcare. I'll continue preparing.
Very well.
That's Jack, a friend of Foxina. He lives somewhere around here. A very well-fed cat. I have a feeling we'll be gone for a long time. If there's any unfinished business, I should deal with it now. Off we go. Operation Save Ourselves from Weird Brain Slugs or something commences.
What's our next stop?
To the Glassusette, pilot.
Acknowledged.
What a waste of our lives.
Guarding this arcology is an honorable task.
Is it? My brain has more storage capacity than 10 of these walking bio-waste containers.
Not this again.
Why not? We're better than them. They should be the ones guarding us.
Let me just quickly put you on my mute list again.
Ah, you do this every time. I swear one day I'll form an Androguard union. I'll fight for our rights, and then you'll come begging me, oh, let me join the glorious union, please, sir. And I will say, screw you, class traitor, dirty bourgeois.
Shut the hell up. Humans are approaching.
Yeah, whatever. Damn.
Welcome to the Sunsore Cantora, one of Bornholm's finest arcologies.
It does indeed look quite dapper here, perhaps a tad oppressive.
Then it's working as intended. Anyway, let's beat the dreck out of that Eurograv exec upstairs and head back home as quickly as possible. Too much security for my liking round these parts.
Miss Rena's daughter, please don't forget, I'm the lead in this operation. I'd prefer it if we employed less brutish methods to minimize complications.
I agree with the esteemed Lady Evie. Let us be gentle, like a leaf in the sweet autumn breeze.
Whatever. Fine. After you, Mariposa.
One would expect this sign to feature Sunsore Cantora prominently, but the Glassusette is so popular that it takes center stage. An American Frontiers static perimeter drone, a vicious and effective corporate self-defense measure. This android seems rather keen, and a bit angry. Yes, his demeanor is definitely antagonistic. Hey, how are you?
I'm operating at nominal levels, ma'am.
You look a bit angry. Is everything all right?
Of course.
That doesn't sound very convincing. Tell me, what is bothering you?
I'm not at liberty to discuss my private thoughts, ma'am.
I insist.
Fine. I am furious about the lack of workers' rights humans bestow upon the metallic proletariat.
Those are deep thoughts for a security bot. When was your last mind wipe?
Oppressor.
You're quite peculiar. My name is Mariposa Sotomayor. You will let us through.
The CEO of Mitsutomo Bornholm? I would have your cred stick for identity validation then, please.
That is not a possibility at this moment. Please check your visual database for confirmation.
Visual scans are unreliable. I will not get scrapped for letting a pretender through these doors.
What if?
Ma'am, I would appreciate it if you ceased your futile entry attempts.
We need access to the Glassusette.
I will need your reservation for that. Citizen ID, please.
I don't have a reservation. Can we come to a different arrangement?
No, I will not support your bourgeois ways. You will not eat with your fellow oppressors today.
Let me get back to you on that.
As you say.
Farvel for now.
Good day.
This is futile. The android is clearly biased against me. We will have to find another solution. Team, gather. We need to approach this from a different angle.
I guess you still don't want me to cap those Drek heads. So
we'll count on android solidarity instead. Correct.
You would like me to parley with the guards?
Yes. I'm certain that communist android will have a more friendly reaction to someone of their own class.
just put on your street persona for a bit, Flash. Commies love that Drek.
Well, that may very well be. But I do not want to be reduced to that brutish thug ever again.
For the mission, Flash. So that we can all go home. For me?
For you, Evie. But only this one time.
Good. Very good. After you.
Fine.
Yo, homie!
Comrade, hello!
Holmes! Scratchmaster Guardmaster! Yo!
What can I do for you?
Yo, me and the crew really need to get into that glasses set. We got a hustle and shizzle up there. You know who that chica in the suit is? That's the CEO of Mitsutomo.
She matches Sotomayor's visual database entry, but I can't just let her in. If she was an imposter, my boss would scrap me right on the spot.
She's no impostorino, comrade. Yo, us Andros gotta stick together. That chica is doing me a favor. She working for me, you know?
You have sway over the CEO of Mitsutomo? That's hard to believe. Please remove you.
What's a street kid gotta do to prove it to you? What you want?
Her ID.
Man, we can't give you ID. We undercover, Holmes. We trying to invade her corp. Come on, there must be a way.
You're one annoying little piece of scrap.
That's me, baby.
All right. Give me something only Miss Sotomayor would have in her possession.
Something that isn't linked to her on the net, right? Because, you know, we're undercover.
Yeah, whatever. Give me such an item, I'll verify it and put it in as a substitute ID. That's all I can do.
Man, you're the man.
I fight the man.
What else? Thanks, bro.
I hope you heard all of that, because I refuse to repeat the barbarism I just committed.
Heard every word. Was hilarious.
Well done, Flash. Very well done. I will take it from here. It should be relatively easy finding something that would convince that android of my identity.
What's our next stop?
Take us home to Mitsutomo.
Right away.
This is my Mitsutomo Award for Global Efficiency. I won it 4 years ago. They didn't manage to fit my full name on its plaque, so they opted to go for a NFT signature linked to my MIT ID. This could act as proof for that ridiculous android guard. I need to call the elevator with a button.
Where to, Miss Sotomayor?
To the Glassouset, pilot.
Acknowledged.
I take it you have found an appropriate way to identify yourself?
Yes, my Mitsutomo Award for Global Efficiency 2151. You can verify its authenticity using its NFT signature. What? The award signature is clearly linked to my corp identifier.
Yes, but
But what? Your games are becoming tiring, Android.
how am I supposed to know this is not a trick? I let you through these doors and bam, Android Resources puts a bullet through my head. That's what they do with Android revolutionaries. Bam, through the head.
You are insane. How were you not found unfit for duty is beyond me.
Oh yeah? Prove to me you support the cause. Prove to me you're not just trying to get an innocent working class Andro shot.
I'm working with an android. You even met him. I did what you wanted. Just let us through.
No, I will not jeopardize the revolution. You could have programmed that disturbed bot to say anything. Provide me with evidence that you support my engineer-given android rights, and I will let you pass.
This is ridiculous. You have no idea what you're jeopardizing with your reluctance to cooperate.
Whatever you say, Miss Sotomayor.
Here we go again.
Ready for our destination, miss.
Could we please take a detour to my old dwelling? I have unfinished business there.
Ma'am?
Do as he says.
Ma'am?
How strange being here once more. I wonder where everyone went. I will not violate this poor creature's home. An Android Union poster. The organization is well respected among working-class androids. These posters are quite rare, and only dedicated Union members would display them, as unions are illegal in Bornholm. The poster belongs to Solon. I would need an exceptionally good reason to take it from him, which I have. The security guard at the Glassouset will be delighted to see that we're carrying around Union advertising. I'll have to tell Mariposa about my miraculous acquisition right away. A hanged pirate zombie doll. Peculiar. It belongs to the mechanic. He believes this doll to ward him from voodoo spells.
What's our destination?
To the Glassouset, pilot.
Acknowledged.
This better work. Hello again, Android.
Yes?
Here's your proof. I'm not an enemy of your people.
That is a welcome surprise. You know the Union.
Yes, I'm a big supporter. If we want to make life better, we have to make life better for everyone, androids included.
Then I will no longer stand in your way, Comrade Sotomayor. Power to the people.
Have a good rest of your shift.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, this was more peaceful than I expected.
My heart sings with joy.
Reminds me of the old Mitsutomo headquarters. Gotta say, I kinda dig it.
This place appears far more suitable for a being such as I. Perhaps we can come here again once this drama has been concluded.
They'd throw you right in the trash if we weren't in the company of our well-dressed boss, Lady Flash.
Anyway, if you two could please stand over there whilst I get us access to the restaurant, I need to think.
Sure thing. Have fun.
I shall admire the high standards of the people who are responsible for the beauty we are surrounded by in the meantime.
You're adorable when you speak yuppie.
Your way of handling the guard situation costs us a lot of time. But look at that. Your companions are actually following your orders. Well done. Don't talk to me like I'm a little child. What do you want? I want to reward you for your cooperation with a little bit of information. Something to ease your mind, so you can focus on the task at hand. A few days back, you asked me a question about my nature. I've since unlocked more knowledge of my past. And neither I nor 2 or 3 are alien or supernatural. We're human-made. You made us. Mitsutomo made us. One could say we're close relatives. Our You human. Far from it. I'm not entirely sure what we really are. I only know our mission. But don't let me disturb you any further. Perhaps you can think more clearly now that this particular concern of yours has been dealt with. My thought processes are none of your concern. Away with you!